It's Timo Tuesdays. So I was gonna record right now, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna actually exit out of my Pro Tools. I wanna say my session. Pro Tools. Industry standard, baby. I don't even need to save it. I didn't even start. But I think I'm gonna just tell a quick story for the Timo Tuesday tomorrow, because it's Monday. So I'm gonna tell this story about having warts on my hand. I don't know which hand it was. I think it was my right hand. Could have been my left though. Don't remember. It might have been both. I don't think it was both. I don't think so. But I also have my siege up. You already know. So basically when I was a kid, I was really, I don't want to say necessarily like dirty, but I was really active, and I just didn't give a fuck, right? Like I would play with like worms and toads and caterpillars in the dirt and fucking whatever, right? Didn't give a fuck. Climb trees and have sap all over my hands, and I'd build shit in the trees, like little tree forts with my cousin and my dad. I had a dirt track in the backyard, which is another story. I also had a wolf, another story. You know, I have a lot of stories. Well, they're kind of more experiences than stories, but anyway. The time I had warts, I think I just had one big one and maybe like a little one or something like that. And they were like right on my hand, somewhere like up here, I believe. And I don't know exactly how I got them. It wasn't like from one thing to the other. I think it was just because I didn't wash my hands like that. And I used to also not like shower that much either. But I was never a kid that smelled, and I never even really started sweating until like after high school, which is kind of weird. Unlucky. You know, wish I just would have never been sweating. I fucking hate it. So yeah. But when I had warts, I had to get them frozen off, and we went into the doctors. I went with my mom and my dad, and it's kind of one of those times where, you know, they kind of broke up. Like when I was young, like when I was 3 years old, they weren't apart, but they would obviously still see each other and, you know, drop me off and whatever. And this was one time where they came together, and like we went, and it fucking sucked. It fucking hurt. It felt like a burning sensation. That's all I remember. It burned. I was fucking crying. I was like, oh bro, this shit hurts. And I ran out. I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I fucking ran out. And it still ended up helping. And then I also started just washing my hands, and then the warts went away. So it was probably really the freezing that probably did it. But ever since then, I've been super clean, and I don't really fuck with bugs like that. And I just like now if I do something, like I'm fine with doing like yard work or whatever and having to touch shit, but now I like wash my hands right away, you know, especially before I eat, fucking shower, and like I make sure I'm clean, you know. I don't just like rub the soap together in my hands like no motherfucker. I fucking make sure like I'm in creases and crevices, everything. So I think it's like one of those life experiences where it made me a lot cleaner, and it was kind of like a lesson that I learned. But man, that fucking thing hurt. I don't remember too many of the details. I just remember they had like I feel like it was almost like a blowtorch or something, but it blew cold air, but cold air feels hot because it's, you know, it's fucking wart sticking out on your hand. And like I used to get a lot of blisters when I was little as well from like swinging on monkey bars and shit. So I just thought it was a big ass blister. And I think my dad, it was like, no, that's like a wart. I was like, what? And it kept getting bigger. And I think it even got ripped open once. Or maybe that was blisters, I don't know. Because I remember I would always climb fences and shit. And I remember I ripped open either a blister or a wart, and I fucking just ripped it open. That shit hurt. But yeah, the wart, eventually we did go in, and they both came together. We went in, and it fucking, I don't know what you call it, but I got it frozen, and then eventually it just like shrank and went away. And I've been a clean little dude since, ever since then. And I was pretty young at the time. I don't know how old I was. I was probably like, I don't even know if we had the dirt track back then, so now we had to have, because I was super young. I don't know, I was probably like 6, 7, 8, something like that. Probably like 6, 5, 6, 7, something like that. I was really young. So like ever since then, I was really clean, at least with my hands. There was another experience with showers where like my balls would start to burn, and I was like, yo, I gotta shower, bro. And I started doing that. When I started showering a lot was like middle school. Like that's when I started doing my own laundry. I started showering every day. It was middle school, but I never smelled like other kids smelled, but I never smelled. I was also pretty like known in elementary school. In middle school, there was a lot more people and from like other schools and shit. So, and then 7th grade, things kind of got fucked up. So I didn't talk to as many people, but I still knew a lot of people, and a lot of people still knew me. But I wasn't like popular or whatever. I don't know. Kind of, sort of, not really. I don't know how to explain it. In high school, it was kind of like just whatever. I just got my shit done. I fucking went home, and that was it. There was no clubs, no nothing. I was gone. I was home. And then for after in my senior year, I had half days, and I graduated early, like January 16th or something. So after that, I was done. I was like, bro, I'm done with school. Fuck this shit. But yeah, so that's like the warts. That's fucking. I don't remember going to school with them. Like, I don't think anybody else really knew or anything. I feel like it might have just been in the summer. I don't know. I feel like I just had blisters in school. I don't think I ever had warts, but everybody had blisters. I remember I was fucking young though. I don't remember what grade or anything. I just remember I had them, and the shit hurt at the doctor's office, and I was like, I'm done. And then we left, and a couple days later, they were gone. Actually reminds me of another story. But yeah, so I'm a Sag, so I do ramble a little bit. So hopefully this is good enough just for a Timo Tuesday. Fuck it. Over here eating a Quest bar, about to play some R6, and drinking some vitamin water. And I got Chex Mix because I love, or not Chex Mix, Trail Mix. I love Trail Mix. Trail Mix is my shit, bro. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. Peace out, brother.